पूरा एनालिसिस उनका आई डोंट नो मतलब किस हिसाब से ये एनालिसिस हो रहा है कि 2024 कैट का इस दिन आया था, 23 का इस दिन आया था, तो
So
25
there has
का
to be
भी इस दिन
exact
आया।
number of days in between, right? Notification and exam. Okay. But tentatively, अच्छा, can we expect it tomorrow on 27th? मतलब चलो, let's be very honest.
सर वही है सर, नॉर्मली अराउंड जुलाई एंड अगस्त फर्स्ट वीक के अंदर आ जाता है नोटिफिकेशन। तो आई थिंक इफ वी आर टू लुक वी शुड बी, ये सिंपल है ना सर, मतलब व्हाई डू वी इवन हैव टू प्ले दिस गेम, मतलब द किड्स, द पीपल हु आर सीरियसली गोइंग टू टेक कैट दिस ईयर, ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज फॉलो आवर चैनल। द मोमेंट, द वेरी मिली सेकेंड जब आपका नोटिफिकेशन आएगा, हम तीनों में से कोई एक वहां पर रहेंगे टॉकिंग अबाउट इट। सो
But technically it is irrelevant. Don't you feel that, sir? मुझे तो लगता है कि it's irrelevant. कैट का नोटिफिकेशन कभी भी आए, उसका अपने प्रिपरेशन पे आई डोंट सी एनी, इट हैज
नो
टू बी
डायरेक्ट रिलेशन, नो डायरेक्ट
डायरेक्ट
रिलेशन टू
रिलेशन इज देयर।
प्रिपरेशन। आप मतलब आज भी प्रिपेयर करोगे, आज रात को भी अगर आ गया नोटिफिकेशन, तो ऐसा थोड़ी ना है कि मतलब कल से आप बंद कर दोगे कि नहीं नोटिफिकेशन आ गया अभी, बैड लक है। सो प्रिपरेशन पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता है, बट हाँ ये है कि जितना जल्दी आप फॉर्म भरेंगे उतना हायर चांसेस है कि जो आपके फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंसेस हैं
फर्स्ट
उनमें वो स्थिति
प्रेफरेंसेस,
में आपको हाँ मिलेगा।
द ओनली बेनिफिट
बट
इज दिस।
हाँ, बट अगेन सर ये भी कहीं पे मतलब डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली नहीं बोला गया है कि अगर आप पहले फॉर्म भरते तो आपको फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस मिलता है या ऐसा कुछ। बिकॉज आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर कैट 2024 मैंने लास्ट 1 आवर में बैठ के मैं फॉर्म भरा था, बट स्टिल आई गॉट माय फर्स्ट प्रिफर्ड सिटी एंड सेंटर। सो अगर ऐसा होता कि फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस वालों को फर्स्ट मिल जाता, एंड इट्स नॉट लाइक कि मैं कोई मतलब एकदम गांव वाँव कुछ सेलेक्ट किया था, इट वाज नोएडा ओनली आई सेलेक्टेड। हाँ, पर नोएडा में भी लास्ट दिन में आ गया था। बट द ईयर बिफोर दैट, उसके एक साल पहले कैट 2023 में मैंने वेरी क्लोज टू डेडलाइन ही भरा था फॉर्म, एंड तब मेरे को मेरा लास्ट प्रेफरेंस मिला था। सो सो इसके पीछे कोई मैथ नहीं है, हाँ इसके पीछे कोई मैथ या लॉजिक नहीं है, बट यही है कि व्हाई टेक द रिस्क, क्यों वेट करना, करना है मालूम है, यू नो आपको करना ही है, आज करो या फिर आप सितंबर तक वेट करो, बात एक ही है। तो माइट एज वेल फिल इट ऑफ नाउ इटसेल्फ एंड गेट इट ओवर विद, मतलब एक टेंशन आपके दिमाग से निकल जाए।
Right. And Ritu ma'am is reading questions with full dedication, I believe.
Yeah,
Ma'am, you want to take up it?
Gaurav is posting the same question.
You want to
again
take up
and
any
again.
question? Go ahead, ma'am.
अभी तक तो I've seen only Gaurav's. But by the way, hello everyone, and yeah, you can post your questions in the chat box and we will answer them. Gaurav का question is sir that he's been watching our scratch batch and see, honestly, I will tell you one thing. In the scratch batch, I think all of us have covered most of the topics, basics. But one thing I want to tell the students is don't rely only on the scratch batch for your complete preparation because that's just the basics. So you're saying कि आपने आप वो कर रहे हो plus only mocks. That will not happen because even we have moved on from that. So we did the scratch batch in November, मतलब December, January, February. That was just the basic to get you started. And after that, we've been taking medium level, advanced level practice exercises. So instead, I would suggest that, you attend our daily live sessions as well. Join a batch, preferably. But yes, don't rely only on the scratch batch. It's a good start, but not everything. What about...
You need to do practice, and practice.
Yeah.
सर एक भूल गए, एक चीज आप भूल गए आशीष सर,
Hello,
प्रैक्टिस।
Vinita.
One more practice I missed. I was short of one practice.
तो आई थिंक रितु मैम सही बोले हैं, स्क्रैच बैच में हम लोगों ने बेसिक्स कवर किया है, कॉन्सेप्ट्स कवर किए हैं, गुड इनफ फॉर यू टू गेट थिंग्स स्टार्टेड, चालू करने के लिए बहुत बढ़िया है, बट दैट वुड नॉट बी सफिशिएंट क्योंकि नाम स्क्रैच बैच है, दैट बेसिकली मींस दैट वी हैव कवर्ड एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच, but then we've not touched the top there. तो
epitome of the questions,
right. तो जो मतलब नॉर्मली कैट में हम देखते हैं, जिस हिसाब से क्वेश्चंस अगर हम देखते हैं कैट में, दैट वी हैव कवर्ड इन द सब्सिक्वेंट सीरीज। तो एंड आई थिंक नंबर ऑफ सीरीज में कोई कमी नहीं है, मतलब रितु मैम ने आरसी वीए एवरीथिंग शी इज कवर्ड, आशीष सर ने अरिथमेटिक से लेके नंबर सिस्टम, मॉडर्न मैथ, ज्योमेट्री,
Algebra,
अलजेब्रा,
geometry.
everything covered. मैंने भी DI, LR, LR based, DI, everything covered. So, I mean, if you are planning on following our free resources, so then I would recommend कि don't restrict yourself just to the scratch batch.
Yeah.
Practice के लिए बाकी के series भी definitely करना है.
Right. So basics is entirely covered. So ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ ऐसा basics है that we have कि हम लोग paid में ही करते हैं. So entire basics is covered and practice भी कराया है, and moving forward we'll come up with more practice sessions. But yes, आपको थोड़ा सा structured practice की और जरूरत पड़ेगी apart from scratch batch.
Right.
I totally agree with Ritu ma'am and Surana sir.
Yeah, and he also wants to know whether the medium and advanced level videos are available on YouTube. Yes, they are available on YouTube.
They are.
Yeah, and with YouTube, one more thing I want to tell everyone is please use YouTube as a मतलब supporting, मतलब 60-70% आप उससे कर सकते हो चाहिए तो, but not completely, and that applies to every single channel or every single video, because in YouTube, just say for example in half an hour I can cover only one RC, right, with all the students and the interaction, etc. But like if you want really serious, thorough preparation, I would strongly suggest all of you to join a batch. Okay.
Maybe here,
Okay.
maybe anywhere. We are not pushing कि आप
Yeah.
Testbook join करो. Anywhere. This
Yeah.
is what ma'am is trying to say. Wherever you are comfortable.
मेरा screen दिख रहा है क्या? The
Yes,
page
ma'am.
Yes,
that's
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
showing?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
अपना channel दिख रहा है ना?
Yeah.
Right, right. हाँ.
हाँ, तो Gaurav and others were asking for medium level and advanced level sets. So आपको बस channel पे जाना है CAT preparation by Testbook and scroll down, right? Everything is properly organized here. DILR के सारे सीरीज आपको यहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे, क्वांट के आपको सारे सीरीज आपको यहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे, VARC के सारे सीरीज आपको यहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे. So we have everything there. Number of series, there's no countless, right? Number of videos that we made, that means that many questions and that many sets have by minimum we've covered. Same with quant and same with VARC as well. तो
Yeah.
अगर if you are looking for a place जहाँ पे मेरे को सर मतलब ज्यादा ढूंढना ना पड़े, तो all you have to do is just go to the home page, थोड़ा सा नीचे scroll करो, series by series everything is available. So you can start following that and enough content. I think जितना हम एक पेड स्टूडेंट को देते, आई थिंक इनफ कंटेंट वी हैव गिवन फॉर आवर फ्री स्टूडेंट्स आल्सो. सो वहां पे कुछ भेदभाव नहीं किया है, बट इन टर्म्स ऑफ द क्लासेस, इन टर्म्स ऑफ द प्रैक्टिस दैट वी हैव गिवन, the only difference is if you take the batch, then you get the additional resources from textbook side as well. That includes your 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐥 classes, that includes
Right.
your additional practice questions, your chapter wise
Sure.
mock test, sectional mock test, full length mock test, regular guidance session.
Right.
Correct, regular guidance session, and all the way till GD, PI, everything. So that's something that's covered there.
So Gaurav has asked this again. My question is like, yeah, I understand the scratch batch is good for concept building, and is the arithmetic series, elevate series, conquer series, and can I crack CAT by self study? So Gaurav, listen. देखो बेटा, suppose you attend a session of QA on the channel and a session of let me say on the channel. So generally in a session of 1 hour 40-45 minutes 1 hour के session में we come up with limited number of questions, right? But you need more and more practice. YouTube has this limitation. Your preparation is not limited to 7, 8, 10 QA questions per day or a set of DLR per day. You need more. And for that, you need to look for some other resources for practice only. I'll say practice, not for basics concept building. Practice के लिए आपको चाहिए. That is what we are trying to focus.
Right. So I just saw a question.
Yeah.
Vaibhav is asking, I'm having 1 year of experience in a big 4 firm. Would that help in profile selection and extra point for experience? I'll take that.
Take it, sir.
Yeah, sure.
हाँ. So Vaibhav, again, I'll redirect you to YouTube. Well, I know I'm doing that a lot right now, I think, but I have the perfect solution for your question that you have. So if you check this out on the channel, right? If you go to live, I have made a session. एक session मैंने बनाया है purely
Couple
for
of days
the
ago, sir.
profile. हाँ, ये रहा, just 1 day ago, ये रहा वो. You can check this out here. यहाँ पे in detail मैंने बताया है कि which IIM gives how much weightage for which factor, right? Including your 10th, your 12th. So this part. Can you see this? So यहाँ पे just for example, IIM A gives 5 points, B gives 10 points, C gives, so ऐसे मैंने बता रखा है. For even better understanding of this, यहाँ पे नीचे अगर आप देखोगे, there's a Google form, your B school target profiling form. Just fill that form up, Vaibhav. जहाँ पे we are asking basic details like your 10th, your 12th score, your work-ex. That will fetch you a proper understanding of how much you should be scoring in your CAT 25 to get a call from these top IIMs. So that you can check out. And for a 12-month experience, you will get good enough points, right? You will get at least 1 point in your work-ex wala column. So the idea is 12 months is the least that you require. 12 months and above is what is preferred. If you have a 24 to 36 months, I think that's the ideal amount of experience that you should be having. Yeah, for getting maximum points in the work-ex during your application rating. And anything beyond that is again frowned upon. अगर आप देखोगे तो curve ऐसे जाता है, right? The moment you have more experience than 36 months, फिर आपका वो valuation again drops there. And anything more than 5 years is then they hardly consider that. Then for you will have to go for the executive MBA and those fast track MBA programs. So I hope that answers your question.
And sir, there are a lot of students who are asking about the roadmap as well. Again, I would like sir to direct you to the YT channel. I think all of us have done we've done a complete series of the syllabus of each area, plus a roadmap, plus planners as well. So please make sure to go through that. And we're soon going to release more planners, just say 4 months to CAT, in order to help you. But yeah,
as soon as CAT notification is out.
Yeah, please go through the video section, all of you, and you will know, like, if you're starting from scratch also, what is the syllabus. Like someone says they're preparing for RBI and etc. तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आपका जो आपने प्रिपेयर किया है, what is the syllabus for CAT and other exams, what is the difference and what extra you need to do. For example, even if you're looking for CAT and OMETS, I've recently done a video wherein I've told you VRC syllabus for all the examinations and what extra you need to do and how you need to cover. So guys, please go through the video section and I'm sure, it would be sorted.
Yeah, so here it is. VARC syllabus discussion यहाँ पर है. Quant का 5-year trend analysis and discussion यहाँ पर है. Again, VARC का 5-year trend analysis, and here is DILR का 5-year trend analysis, right? Here is sir sharing his experience on how he scored 99 plus percentile in Quant. So if you go check out these videos, these are not very lengthy videos. These are made in moderation so that you could get the best out of these videos and make the most out of it. So इसी में आपका road map भी discussed है, what you should be doing. this यहाँ पे 150 days का planner है. So you can go check these videos out, and if you still have any questions and queries, then you can definitely ask us.
So there's this one student who is saying, sir, my father has a business and I had worked 1 year with him with taking salary without any salary slip. I just took the money from him because he's my father. That won't count.
Okay. Vikas क्या?
Vikas. You have to have relevant work experience, and that too salary slip is very important. So just taking money from not only from your father's business but from anywhere will not count as any sort of work experience, guys.
So because the thing is, one, agar aapne, if you have worked with your parents also or your relatives also or your friends company wherever, unless and until there's proper documentation, and you should have worked after your graduation. आपने graduate होने के बाद अगर काम किया तभी वो count होगा. Anything before or during the graduation will not be counted in the work ex part, right? And salary slips, I think, and the basic documentation जो होती है जैसे आपका joining letter वगैरह, ये जरूरी है for you to prove your work ex. That won't be asked during your application. जब आप application भरते हो CAT का तब नहीं पूछते. But later on, when they do a background check, and if at all something they require a documentation for that, then you'll have to provide them without making it look shady. So That's something that you'll have to work on.
Somebody is asking that I have 3 years of experience in edtech teaching. So somebody like us, the
Yeah.
only thing is we have got 13, 14 years of experience. So what scope he has got if he does an MBA? So you could be somebody who would be managing us, guys. Category manager, you could be a category manager and other roles. Matlab directly admin mein. We are in the bottom of the tree. You know what? There is branch के हम लोग सबसे नीचे है. Like हमारे ऊपर there are a lot of guys working. So we report to somebody, he reports to somebody. We report to the category manager. It could be a category manager, maybe above that. उसके above के post क्या sir? I'm not sure. Above category manager, what is the post?
But first,
Could
I
be all
want
of
to
them.
know, like, would you want to continue in edtech? Like, that's something that you have to decide because a lot of people, मतलब वो उनका prior experience किसी और में होता है, education background किसी और में होता है, but you know, they get into an MBA and you could do something else also that interests you. You could also go into entrepreneurship. You could be one owning an edtech company. So yeah, it depends. Like, is it your interest? Do you want to continue in edtech or not? You have to decide that first. And should you opt for an MBA? I honestly feel that that's a personal choice. If you're looking for in terms of salary, etc., yes. If you do it from a great college, if you do it from the the top colleges, of course, you get a good start, you get the required networks, the connections, the alumni base, and a lot more, advantages. Of course, you should go for an MBA, but provided you do an MBA from a reputed institution, that's important. And yeah, what can I like? What career opportunities? That's completely up to you. Like, what do you want to pursue? Like, you could be in edtech, and then you can suddenly go into, like, say, the marketing aspect as well.
Yeah.
If you do an MBA in marketing, so that's up to you.
So, adding to what Ritu ma'am and Ashish sir said, I think what an MBA does is it gives you that elevator access, right? You don't
Yeah.
have to physically climb a ladder. You directly jump off to a leadership role. And the moment you are in a leadership role, then you can decide how you want to move forward with your career. Whether you want to stay in the same industry or jump industries, whether you want to be in edtech or you want to get into fintech, that's again a personal choice and what your interests are. But as a teacher, teaching plus MBA, if you're doing, then I think that gives you an edge. One, obviously, on the topic that you're teaching, you would be really good at that. तो वो आपका टेक्निकल बेस वहां पर आपका बहुत स्ट्रांग हो जाता है. Along with that, you will have a very good control on your language. बहुत ज़्यादा articulate रहेंगे आप, मतलब you'd be able to talk better. So if you're planning for let's say a marketing related industry, then you can definitely go there. Or in fact, any leadership role at this stage requires you to be able to do some basic presentations, have a very good control on your audience, right? So I think that could help you. Again, that's a personal choice, but I'd still recommend, if you are just 3 years into this, then I would strongly recommend you to take up some or the other kind of a higher ed, right? Apart from just doing your UG, I think you should definitely take something. I'll help you with your career in general also.
Yeah, and so a lot of students also have this question that how would work experience be of advantage? See, of course, it helps you get into the IIMs also because of your profile. But also when you talk about placements, all the IIMs, they have something called as a lateral placement. So before the final placements happen, they have something as a lateral placement, which is only open for working professionals.
Right.
Like who've had prior work experience. So वहाँ पर your experience would help, and you immediately get job offers for mid managerial or higher managerial positions. So there this would help you a lot.
Somebody had asked 3 months ka experience, if that will be Sahil. 3 months of experience is as good as not having anything in
Internship,
terms
yeah.
of the application rating. जैसे मैंने बोला, by minimum, if you have a 12-month, then that has some value to your application rating. Anything less than 12 months will not get counted that much. But still, whether you have experience in terms of 3 months or 3 years, the moment you are in the PI, so as long as you work hard in your CAT and get into the PI round, after that it's all about how you talk to the panelists, how you convince them of the answers, whether irrespective of whether you have 3 years or 30 years of experience. All that matters is whether you're able to turn your thoughts into words and able to convey the right answers to the panelists, both technical questions and non-technical questions. That's what would make the final cut. So I think you should start, stop worrying about the amount of experience you already have and start working on, cracking CAT, get a really good score, so that additional 5 points or 10 points, they don't matter so much as long as you have the 50-60 points from the CAT. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
something
and I
that you
see
should.
that a lot of students have already started, typing like 779 and 888 like at their profiles. So they always ask, can I get into an IIM? I'm like, where's your CAT score yet? But you could have the greatest profile till now. You could
Yeah.
have like really good ACADS and everything. That helps. But if your CAT score is just like 70 or something, then there's no point of that. So right now, I would just suggest everyone to stop worrying about all of this and first focus on your CAT. That's of utmost importance.
Yeah, so somebody is asking 10th 12th marks affect karte hai kya? Yes, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you what matters in your application rating. First, the foremost, the most important thing is your CAT score. That takes up about 50 to 60% of the overall application rating score. फिर उसके बाद आता है आपका 10th, आपका 12th, आपका UG. Some B schools don't care for your 10th score. Some B schools don't care for your UG score. Pre-PI, that is, PI के पहले ये matter नहीं करते हैं for some B schools. But then again at the end of it, आपका 10th का marks 5 या फिर 10 points, आपका 12th का mark 5 या फिर 10 points out of 100 I'm talking, right? So if you are able to get, say, out of 50 in CAT, right, 50 points में से अगर आप 40 crack कर लेते हो, then I think those 5-10 points will not make that much of a difference. So as long as you are able to get the maximum score out of your CAT, you should not be thinking too much about it. But हाँ, कई बार ऐसे होता है कि that having really good CAT score and having very bad ACADS, that will definitely affect your chance of getting a call. But if you have decent enough ACADS, I'm talking about 75% and above, then you're still in the safe zone, is what I would recommend. I mean, if you have above 85 and above 90, tab to golden hai. Then all you have to worry about is your CAT. But then if you don't, then agar aapka average hai 10th and 12th, just put everything that you have in your CAT. Usme, unless and until you get really good scores, both overall and sectional cutoff अगर आप नहीं clear करते हो और and अच्छे scores नहीं है तो फिर that becomes a difficult thing. Yeah. Done. No. Gaurav, not no. You won't choose the best subjects नहीं choose करोगे. You will have to take up the overall total. Whether you have 6 subjects or 10 subjects or 5 subjects, जो भी है जितने भी subjects है पूरा total ही count होगा. Yeah. Shubham, sadly, I don't think so that a lot of panelists will appreciate the personal interview being given in a regional language. The sole reason is, one, you don't know for sure whether your panelists are Hindi speaking people or not. Number two, the moment you are in the college also, right? The moment you join that B school, everything that's going to be there is going to be in English. Right from basic lectures to your orientation, to your projects, to your presentations, to the competitions, to every single thing is going to be in English. So unless and until you can prove to them that you can manage with the language, that will become very difficult beta. So Hindi, I'm not against Hindi. Nobody should be against a particular language. पर यही है, अगर आप इंग्लिश में अभी पीआई में नहीं बात कर पाओगे तो फिर आगे आप कैसे, तो दैट विल पुट अ बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क ऑन योर प्रोफाइल. तो ये चीज थोड़ा सा कंसीडर करिएगा. या
Oh, sir, there is this question. I mean, I don't know what to answer this question. Without working experience, cannot we get to IIMs? That is not the case. Almost, let me say, 80 to 85% of the admissions are of freshers. Hardly 20% are working professionals there. That is not the case here.
वो सिर्फ एडिशनल 5-10 पॉइंट्स है बेटा, राइट प्रदीप. इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी यू हैव टू हैव. अगर ऐसा होता तो the number of applications won't go as big as 3.5 lakhs every year.
Correct.
last year जो 3.5 लाख लोगों ने दिया, फिर वो क्यों देते अगर उन्हें पता है कि वर्क एक्स के बिना नहीं मैटर करता है. so many freshers get selected because one, those B schools also want some fresh minds there so that they can have a very good mix of the people. So freshers भी रहेंगे वहाँ पे, मतलब बहुत कम एक्सपीरियंस वाले भी रहेंगे, कुछ 3-4 years वाले एक्सपीरियंस भी रहेंगे, so that it's a good mix in the cohort. सेकेंड, कंपनीज भी यही चाहेंगे कि freshers भी available हो so that they can also rekindle some young minds. So WorkX is just an additional thing that if you have, you get advantage. If you don't, then वो advantage नहीं मिलता है, but everything else purely depends upon your CAT. स्तुति सर, स्तुति मैथ्स पे कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ रही है. आई हैव क्लियर्ड द फाइनल ईयर एग्जाम एंड कैन नॉट क्लियर वन मैथ बैकलॉग ऑफ सेम 4. कैन आई गिव कैट? स्तुति देखो, मई 2026 तक अगर आप वो क्लियर कर सकते हैं तो यू कैन गिव कैट. मतलब कैट तो आप वैसे भी दे सकते हो, यू कैन स्टिल गिव कैट, बट बैकलॉग के साथ, स्टैंडिंग अरियर के साथ आप आगे नहीं जा पाओगे. समझ रहे हो? आप एज लॉन्ग एज यू डोंट गेट अ ग्रेजुएशन सर्टिफिकेट, कंप्लीशन, डिग्री कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट आपको नहीं मिलेगा, तो फिर आप आगे पढ़ नहीं पाएंगे. सो यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन दैट वन बैकलॉग दैट यू हैव, राइट? स्टैंडिंग बैकलॉग्स कुछ नहीं हो सकते हैं आपके. ठीक है. हाय.
Sem 4 is it?
हाँ, सेम 4. तो 4 year कोर्स होगा, आई थिंक 3 year कोर्स होगा.
3-year course hoga sir.
Yeah.
3-year course hoga last year. You have to get it cleared by May 2026
Yeah.
at any cost.
BSc is non-engineering, yes. BE, BTech is engineering, everything else is non-engineering. हाय गौरव, अभी आई थिंक आप अभी बताया था ना मैंने आपको, एक लिंक शेयर किया गया है. देयर इज अ लिंक दैट्स बीइंग शेयर्ड हियर. या फिर वो YouTube वीडियो जो मैंने बताया था उस पे जाके आप वो फॉर्म भर दो. आई विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू आउट देयर. ओके, आपको एक प्रॉपर रिपोर्ट भी मिल जाएगी कि कौन सा बी स्कूल आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो, कितना एप्लीकेशन आपको, रेटिंग आपको मिल रहा है वहाँ पर. ठीक है. Vinodha is asking. हाँ सर.
No, you are taking any question, I believe.
नहीं, आप लीजिए ना सर.
No, I was saying I cannot see anything new now. Like all the repeated questions that we have answered, they're asking. So do you have anything new?
Form done, perfect, super. Agriculture background, Hindi medium, DILR and VRC approach.
10, 62%, 12, 82%, BSc Honors Agriculture, 6.6, 1.3 years experience with graduation. VARC and DILR, sir. DILR approach.
तो बेटा एक ना अनिल, हिंदी मीडियम से होना गलत बात नहीं है, बट अगर आप इंग्लिश नहीं सीखेंगे, अगर आप, तो आप क्वेश्चंस आंसर नहीं कर पाएंगे बेटा, क्योंकि कैट इंग्लिश में ही होता है. कैट जो है रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस में नहीं आता. देयर इज नो हिंदी, तमिल, तेलुगु, मराठी, कन्नड़ा, कुछ भी नहीं, राइट? सो अनलेस एंड अनटिल आप इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबल नहीं होंगे तो आप फिर वो टेस्ट ही नहीं दे पाएंगे बराबर से. ठीक है. तो आपका एकेडमिक्स बहुत बढ़िया है, डिसेंट है. यू हैव अ वर्क एक्सपीरियंस. आप नॉन इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड से भी हैं, तो थोड़ा सा अगर आप एफर्ट्स डाल लें, थोड़ी सी मेहनत अगर कर ले लैंग्वेज की तरफ, तो आई थिंक बहुत बढ़िया होगा. सर विच बैच?
I can see one of the questions saying, help me with some certifications. Look, whatever certification you are doing should align with your goal. And assuming that you are a fresher, it's very difficult to figure out a goal. But still, अगर आपने set कर लिया, you have figured out कि आपको किस field में जाना है, तो उसके हिसाब से you can go with some of the certifications if you want to, fresher के लिए. डिजिटल मार्केटिंग अगर आप करना चाहते हैं तो गूगल एनालिटिक्स पे के सर्टिफिकेशंस कर लो, HubSpot पे है, फेसबुक के ब्लूप्रिंट सर्टिफिकेशंस है, वो देख लो. डेटा एनालिटिक्स करना चाहते हो तो आपके पास कैप है, CDA सर्टिफाइड डेटा एनालिस्ट, कैप इज सर्टिफाइड एनालिटिक्स प्रोफेशनल. जस्ट अ सेकंड. cancel. Okay, finance के लिए CFM CFA, you can go with CFM CFA, you can try this. Project management के भी courses है, certification small courses, PMP का course है, you can check out on those courses, certifications, but do the certifications that align with what you are going to pursue in your MBA.
Right.
Okay.
Does
Basic
backlog affect the chances of selection? शुभम, मतलब वही है सर कि ये क्वांटिफाई नहीं कर सकते कि कितने बैकलॉग्स ओके हैं, कितने नहीं हैं, किस सेमेस्टर में ओके। देखो, एक चीज है कि स्टैंडिंग बैकलॉग नहीं होना चाहिए, क्लियर कर लेना चाहिए आपको, यू शुड नॉट हैव एनी स्टैंडिंग बैकलॉग। नंबर ऑफ बैकलॉग सर वो उसका कोई फिक्स्ड ये नहीं है ना सर।
नहीं, बट अगेन इसको ना इस दूसरे तरीके से अगर पुट कर सकते हैं सर कि इफ यू आर नॉट हैविंग बैकलॉग्स, so that gives you better chances in all the colleges. I mean, some colleges they don't focus much on academics. Okay, but there are some colleges which focus on academics. तो आपके पास backlog नहीं है तो you are good for both of the category of the colleges. But if you have some backlogs, so definitely the colleges which don't consider academics, वहां तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But जो academics पे focused है, वहां पे हल्का सा you have a negative point. So it not affects in all the colleges, but a little extent it affects to some of the colleges. इसको इस तरीके से I would like to put. What's your opinion, sir?
सर मेरा ऐसा है कि सी एक यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू मेंशन दैट एनीवेयर इन द एप्लीकेशन। वो नहीं पूछते हैं कि कौन से ईयर में कितना बैकलॉग आपको क्या आया था जब आप कैट का फॉर्म फिल करते हैं। देन जो आपके प्रोफाइल में जो आपका मार्कशीट होता है वहां पर दिखता है। इफ यू हैव अ वेरी गुड रीजन फॉर इट, आप अगर पैनलिस्ट को सही से समझा पाए कि क्यों ये बैकलॉग आया और कैसे आपने रिकवर किया, तो वही है सर। मतलब ये एक ना एक ओपिनियन जैसा हो जाता है कि इसका कोई क्वांटिफाइंग नहीं है। मतलब जैसे आपका परसेंटेज कम आया तो वो क्वांटिफाइबल चीज है कि आपका परसेंटेज कम आया है तो आपका एप्लीकेशन रेटिंग कम होगा। बट अगर आपके बैकलॉग्स आए हैं उससे ना तो आपका कोई स्कोर बिगड़ रहा है। मतलब ये सेमेस्टर का जो आपका छोटा जीपीए है वो अगले सेमेस्टर में ऐड हो जाता है। करेक्ट, है राइट सर?
Right, you are right, sir.
हाँ, तो फिर वही है मतलब।
Sir, these students will start taking this in a different way. वो क्या करेंगे कि इस बार बैकलॉग करते हैं, नेक्स्ट टाइम अच्छा करके मार्क्स बढ़ाएंगे, because backlog is not gonna affect our admissions chances. तो they are gonna.
ऐसा नहीं है मतलब भाई। सर मेरे खुद के रह चुके हैं तो फिर आई डोंट वांट टू।
Oops. नहीं, you are lying, sir. You are lying on like in front of everybody. It's not possible. हे माँ माता जी.
झूठ मैं बोलता नहीं सर।
चलो. How much time is needed for CAT prep if you start from scratch, bit weak in maths, not targeting for CAT 2025? How many months? Considering you are average, little bit below average, maybe, since we have mentioned it, that you are weak in mathematics, 6 months of full dedication can take you to long distance. 6 months, but with full dedication, right resources and right mentors, and you could be there.
Okay, so Gaurav is asking which batch I can join right now. I think I'll help Gaurav out here. Gaurav, right now we have this batch that's ongoing, right? Yeah.
Achievers batch, na? Achieve batch.
Achieve IM batch, yeah. So
Right.
you can, be a part of this batch. Recently he start hua hai. This is the last, full length comprehensive batch that we are doing. इसके बाद कोई full length batch नहीं होगा। तो ये जो है आप प्रो या फिर प्लस के सब्सक्रिप्शन से ले सकते हैं। And luckily right now your subscription is at a sale also, at an off also. The pro subscription is at 11,999. ये सही है क्या सर?
Let's not quote number, sir, because 14,999 है, but sale में it is reduced, but we are not sure of the number. 11,999 अभी we are not sure.
तो एक बार आप guys forget about the price, just have a look at the website. Testbook website पे जाके आप check कर लीजिए क्या है current price. This is the code to use, Core MBA. You can use this code and you will get the best possible discount out of it.
बेस्ट पॉसिबल डिस्काउंट. इट वुड बी डेफिनेटली लेस देन 1,999, बट हाँ
हाँ
कितना है वी कैन नॉट वाउच ऑन दैट फॉर द टाइम बीइंग.
ओके डन है गाइस. और कुछ एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
रिपीटर्स के लिए बेस्ट अभी के लिए है इन द गिवन सिनेरियो जॉइन सम क्रैश कोर्स फॉर रिपीटर्स. द
क्रैश
बेस्ट थिंग दैट
कोर्स
वी
या
कैन, हाँ, join a crash course.
क्रैश कोर्स मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज
Right.
वर्क ऑन दोस. या पीवाईक्यूज तो आपने कर लिया होगा अगर रिपीटर हैं तो या. Sir, is there any difference between engineering and non-engineering students' eligibility criteria? Dikshit, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Diversity.
So academic diversity is a thing. One, it could directly affect your cutoffs. Non-engineering students के जो sectional cutoffs हैं, overall cutoff है, is a little lesser compared to engineering graduates. उसके पीछे का लॉजिक रीजनिंग मत पूछना बिकॉज इवन आई थिंक इट्स अ लिटिल बायस्ड. बट मैं खुद इंजीनियर हूं तो फिर मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है. नॉन इंजीनियर होता तो मेरे को लगता है कि बहुत बढ़िया यार हमारे लिए कम क्या. तो ये ग्रास इज ग्रीनर ऑन द अदर साइड वाला सीन है. बट हाँ तो ये चीज है. वन, आपका एकेडमिक आपका जो कट ऑफ है वही ड्रॉप हो जाता है. एंड सम बी स्कूल्स गिव यू एडिशनल पॉइंट्स. 2 to 5 पॉइंट्स के बीच में कुछ बी स्कूल्स, वेल सेलेक्टेड बी स्कूल्स देते हैं इफ यू आर फ्रॉम अ नॉन इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड. तो 1 कट ऑफ, 2 those additional points, and 3 some colleges have a quota also. Not a fixed number but not like reservation जैसा, but एक internal quota भी होता है कि इतने engineers और इतने non engineers होने चाहिए. So those are the places where you might get a little hurdled while traveling towards your destination. ठीक है, तो वो थोड़ा सा आप देख लेना. अब वो बदल तो नहीं सकते, इंजीनियर से नॉन इंजीनियर इसके लिए नहीं हो सकते. So only way to cope with that is crack CAT at a better score.
चलो सर, आई बिलीव.
Pujita, हाँ.
Okay.
Pujita will be sending you email for the profile response. Proper report के साथ email करेंगे हम लोग. डन है सर.
तो आपका सर मैराथन भी है तो लेट्स ड्रॉप.
या चलो
And
एंड
guys,
करते हैं फिर गाइस.
and for more insights, guys, we come live on daily basis on the channel. So you can join our sessions as well. 5 p.m. Ritu ma'am comes to take the VRC. I do come at 7 p.m. and Surana sir takes classes on daily basis at 9 p.m. So do join us and वहाँ भी बातें करेंगे. We'll get your doubts sorted. More and more clarity.
Gaurav is asking, sir, what is mixed bag in achievers? So, Gaurav, DILR ना एक ऐसा section है जहाँ पे some questions you can say कि ये logical reasoning का है, some you can say कि ये data interpretation का है, ये Venn diagram. कुछ ऐसे सेट भी आते हैं जो आप या तो मल्टीपल जगह पे प्लेस कर सकते या फिर उन किसी में भी नहीं प्लेस कर सकते. तो वो जो वियर्ड लुकिंग सेट्स है जो मल्टीपल टॉपिक्स में बिलोंग करते हैं and a good mix of all the CAT relevant questions, sets, puzzles, ये सब हम अचीवर्स बैच के मिक्स्ड बैग वाले सेक्शन में करते हैं. क्या और चलो आई थिंक सो अभी खत्म करते हैं गाइस ये वाला सेशन. we'll be doing this once every week. तो आप यू कैन रीच आउट टू अस इन द नेक्स्ट वेबिनार ऑल्सो. एंड अगर आपको और भी डाउट्स है तो आप हमारे कोई भी वीडियो पे कमेंट करिए, स्पेसिफिक वीडियो. जैसे अगर आपका प्रोफाइल को लेके कोई डाउट है तो उस पे कमेंट करिए, हम रिप्लाई कर देंगे. या फिर अगर क्वांट में आपका कोई पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, नहीं है, कुछ डाउट है तो वहां पर आप कर सकते हो. वीआरसी में भी मैम के वीडियो पे आप कमेंट करिए, विल आंसर इट देयर ऑल्सो. ठीक है. Can you send the link to the Telegram group? Telegram group का लिंक क्या? चलो एक लास्ट रिक्वेस्ट एंड देन we'll leave. Telegram of Testbook ना? Yeah. I've shared it in the chat बेटा. अच्छा अपना चैट ये कर रखा है क्या? why I don't think I can send. आप सेंड कर पा रहे क्या सर?
नहीं सर.
हाँ तो अपन को अच्छा ठीक है, चलो कोई नहीं, आई विल टेल इट आउट टू यू. या टेस्ट बुक MBA, जस्ट टाइप टेलीग्राम पे जाओ, टेस्ट बुक MBA सर्च करो, यू विल बी अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर टेलीग्राम. ठीक है.
और YouTube वीडियोस के डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी आई बिलीव वी हैव द टेलीग्राम लिंक ना.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, यूट्यूब पर भी है ये. एनीथिंग, देखो विशाल बेटा, थिंक अबाउट दिस वेरी क्लियरली, सुन लो ध्यान से. BE BTech ये दो छोड़ के सारे नॉन इंजीनियरिंग. ठीक है, तो फिर आपका भी नॉन इंजीनियरिंग ही है. वियर्ड का मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि एकदम उटपटांग अजीब सा हो. इंजीनियरिंग अगर नहीं है तो वो नॉन इंजीनियरिंग में आता है बस. ठीक है, इसमें वियर्ड होना नहीं होना इज. चलो डन. Okay guys, thank you so much for being a part of this. I think we have taken as many questions as we could in the given time. For more questions we'll be doing this webinar thing on a regular basis. तो आप अगले webinar में आइए, वहां पर पूछिए, या फिर हमें personally भी reach out कर सकते हैं.
चलो.
Okay folks, then thank you so
चलो.
much. We'll
Have a
see you
great
soon.
day guys.
अरे ए गाइस, रुको रुको, मेन चीज तो बोलना भूल गया. अभी 9:30 पे जिनको DILR में डाउट्स है, 9:30 पे एक वेबिनार कर रहे हैं. ये मैं
वेबिनार
सोचा
नहीं
था
सर,
बोलूंगा
मैराथन
बोलूंगा बोलूंगा
मैराथन.
मैराथन. हाँ
हाँ.
ये है ना सर, मतलब भूल जाते हैं फिर क्या है क्या
हाँ.
नहीं. So I am doing a marathon at 9:30. If you can see the screen, आप यहाँ पर आ सकते हैं. If you have any questions, doubts with regards to DILR, and बैठो साथ में प्रैक्टिस करो. ठीक है, चलो.
Kind of that recording, I mean, it's available on YouTube. आप YouTube के
YouTube.
चैनल पे देखोगे तो we have live streamed on YouTube as well. You can find the entire video on YouTube. You can refer it from there, beta.
Yeah.
Gitanjali, for quants का tips ना बेटा, do watch our strategy videos in video section. वहाँ आपको मिल जाएंगे. And also because we are running out of time now, we are short of time. Sir has a marathon planned. And तो you can also show up to my live classes at 7 PM. वहाँ पे हम लोग मतलब strategy discuss करते रहते हैं. So you can do that as well. Okay, guys. So let's wrap up.
Done.
So have a
Thank you
great
so
day,
much.
boys.
Yeah.
See you again.
Cheers, cheers, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.